All right, this is the February sales recap video where I tell you guys how my February went in the world of having a Pokemon card side hustle. And I did not expect this month to go like this. February is a short month, and so I was like, like it'll probably be okay. And just so you guys know, like okay is like, I think my goal every month, or my goal for the first 3 months of the year was $50,000 in sales, because I'd love to do $200,000 in total sales by the end of 2025. Like throughout the course of 2025, I want to do $200,000 in sales, and so that ends up being like 16,000 ish a month. I think in January I did around 17 or 18,000, and I was like, February might be a little less than that because it's a short month and yada yada. And also we had a kid. That's funny. We had a kid at the end of January, and so having a baby in the house kind of slows things down. Also at church, we're down like at pastor, so I'm kind of picking up some extra stuff because someone on my team is, there's an extra spot on my team. So I was like, we're gonna, it's gonna, I'm gonna have less time to put into the side hustle, to the Poke Pastor TCG project. But it has been one of the best months of my existence as a business owner. And so I'm going to give you a breakdown of this. Now, when I show you guys these sales numbers, an important thing to keep in mind, really just in general, margins in the trading card world are small, right? Like if someone says, hey, my margins on my sales is 20%, that they're doing great. Like 20% is astounding. Like I would say my margins somewhere are this is going to be a big range, somewhere between 15 and 30%. I'll kind of explain to you what I mean. So just keep that in mind as I show you these numbers, okay? Because let's say $10,000 in sales, right? That could be as little as like $1,500 extra dollars of actual profit. And I'm buying cards like crazy. And so, I was so skeptical of this when I got into this world, and people are like, you get to a point and you can't really tell how much you're making because, some cards sell at different profit margins, and you've got so much coming out and so much going, so much cards coming in, so much cards going out that it's just tough to make sense. And I was like, I'm going to be able to keep track. I have no idea. So I'm not entirely sure how much I've made here, but I can tell you I'm definitely making money, and these sales numbers are kind of crazy. So I will. So I've got three main sources here. One of them is my direct account, which is through the TCG Player Direct program, which is only cards that I sell over $50. So anything $50 and above gets put on the direct account. TCG Player sells that card. Then after I hit like $700 of sales, they send me a reimbursement invoice where I send them the cards, and they, basically backfill the cards that they already sold on my behalf. I know that's confusing, but trust me, it works. And so that's one of my accounts. The other account is the one that I do like the actual orders myself. So that's any card that I sell that's under $50, I put on that account. And then the third one is cash sales, because I sell things in person, meet people, and sell things for cash. This is like Japanese booster boxes, things of that nature. And so I'll show you guys. So this is going to be me giving you a behind the scenes look at the sales for the month of February. So let me do the little screen share here. Okay, so this first one is going to be my self-fulfilled. So this is like the account, anything under $50 through the month of February. I did 779 orders, $13,000 in gross sales. Okay. And so paid out to me there was about $11,000 paid out to me. Now obviously I had to spend money here. And so I'd say, but on this account right here, all of my prices for cards under $15 for the majority of this month were priced at 30% above market. So I buy cards at 70% of market. I sell at 30% above market. I pay 15% in fees plus whatever to ship. So margins there are great. Things over $15 on this account, I think I priced at like 8% above market. You're like, why are you pricing above market? If I set, because I have so many cards in my inventory, if I were to price things at market, I would never have anything. Like I would never hold on to anything. Everything would get sold like instantly, pretty much. Like as you guys can see right here, I have 47. I don't know when I'm going to fulfill these. I guess tomorrow night or something. So we need sleep anyways. Okay. So that's this account. So 13,000 on this one. Then I'm going to drag this guy over here. This is the direct account, TCG Player Direct. 7,820 here. So these I don't have to ship out. So there's only 77 orders on this account. How many were on that other one? 779. So that's a lot. This is a lot less. 77 orders. So there, and then this right here, Excel sheet, official business owner, me. What did it say this total is right here? $1,790. So I added those all up and I lost it, but basically $23,000 in sales for the month of February. So that let me get this back here, camera. That is a lot. That feels like a ton. And so again, profit margins, like how much I actually pull in this month. Let's say I think it's not unrealistic for me to say like 20% margins, and so maybe $4,000 I made. But again, I spent all that money on more cards, right? Like this room, like if I take the camera and show you around, like there's just so much cards, so many more cards to list. But I'm encouraged because even with the market being the way the market is, which certainly impacts my ability to sell stuff, which is cool because everyone's trying to get these cards. And I would say, especially the trainer gallery cards, like, man, like if I were to show you like these orders that I have to put out right now, like as I've been seeing orders come in tonight, people are buying the trainer gallery cards like crazy. What are people like? Anything that has like anything that is not like a regular EX, anything that has like a cool illustration on it, whether it's an illustration rare or a trainer gallery, people are buying like bananas. Like I cannot keep them on hand. I had how many of those EV promos? I had 7 of those EV promos from Prismatic, and I had them priced like 10% over market. And someone bought like all 7 of them, one order. It's like a $150 order last night. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what these people are doing. Maybe they're buying them, hanging on to them. I hope so. Maybe they're buying stuff for like grading plays. Although like, why would anybody buy from TCG Player trying to grade cards? I'm not sure. But yeah. So that's encouraging to me. Like if I could sit here around like the 20,000 ish dollar amount, I'd be cool, right? Now, obviously, I want to grow, I want to scale, I want to do things, but at the same time, I don't really want to do this full time. Like I've said this before, I love what I get to do for work. I love being a pastor. I love reaching people for Christ. It's a huge part of who I am, and I'm not. I mean, there's no amount of money that can pull me away from that. But I have enjoyed making content. And so if I can make content and get better at making content and have my content not look and sound like doo-doo, which I'm excited about. I've been talking to a buddy of mine who's in the video world, and he's going to help me get a better setup. That's what excites me because I can keep doing this, like selling cards. Like I got this figured out. I've no doubt in my mind I'd be able to continue doing this kind of sales for pretty much as long as I want to do it. Whether it's, buying stuff from Japan or sifting through bulk or buying people's collections, like there's always going to be opportunity for me to make money there. But I love just the idea of continuing to make content and help you guys out. If you guys are trying to get your store, your side hustle off the ground, like that's what excites me. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped about that. I also have a bunch of really cool ideas for videos. Like I'm throwing around the idea of doing like a Motivation Monday video where I do some kind of like business or leadership, topic. And so the one that I have kind of penciled out to do this Monday is risk, right? Because risk is, I would say, like if you're in this world, that trying to get this off the ground, and you're not willing to take risks, you're not wanting to take risks, it ain't for you, buddy. Like there are a lot of things that you can do that do not require risk that will help you make money. You can go DoorDash stuff and make similar, you can do a lot of things and make a lot of money, and you don't have to take a tremendous amount of risk. But this world, the retailer, online card reseller, retailer thing, whatever you want to call it, this is not it. This is not for you if you are risk averse. So I'm going to make a video about that, and that's just like leadership in general, right? Like there's so much wisdom to taking risk in leadership. So that's like an idea I have. Over there, I have a box of just illustration, no, they're called art rares in Japan. Bulk art rares that I got from my distributor in Japan. I think it's like 200 art rares that I bought for $300. So about, I don't know what it equals a card, like $1.50 a card basically. And I think I'm going to be able to make profit on that. And so I'm going to kind of video myself taking all of those out of that box and unboxing that and like adding it all up and what I would make when I sold them. And so that'll be cool content. But that's the part that excites me. Like I could continue doing this for the rest of my time, really in the Pokemon space for as long as I want to do this for, because I am having a blast. like sending out cards, building relationships with people, making content, helping some of you guys make some extra money on the side. Like this is really, really fulfilling for me, and also just lets me operate in this kind of entrepreneurial / content creation space, and I love that. So anyways, I'm really encouraged. February was the best month that I've had as a small business owner. And like I said, all the things that play into that, like I'm making content, which is cool. I've got 3 kids now, like home life is as busy as it's ever been. And so I think like if I can keep this going, this is going to continue being very fulfilling for me. And that's what it's all about. It's not really as much about the dollars. Like I like making money. I like money. Money's cool. I like being generous. I like, helping. I like, doing cool stuff with my family. But the thing that I'm chasing more so is just fulfillment. Like I love feeling fulfilled when I do something. And that's the biggest thing that I get out of this is grinding and feeling fulfilled. That's why I love my job, what I get to do for my real job. So that's another video for another time. Anyways, this is literally just the app sesh. So that's great. But February, very good. If you want to make money selling Pokemon cards, being a Pokemon reseller, doing this, I can help you. So follow my channel, give me a like, a sub, all that stuff. Help the algorithm do its thing. So I'm gonna call it there. We will catch you guys in the next one. God bless you. Jesus loves you. We'll see you guys later. Peace.